Your favorite black YouTuber's back, and today we're reacting to this video is gonna make you hate Airrack.
From faking videos and charitable donations to outright doxing someone to millions of viewers. It's safe to say Airrack's 14.9 million subscribers.
Seriously, yo, I'm going into this as an Airrack fan. Like, I like Airrack. His content is original, it's good, like, I'm surprised.
YouTube channel is an empire built off lies, waiting to crumble down.
He has been caught faking his videos.
But he did dox somebody.
His editors just turned this section on the map upside down and then photoshopped the forest on top of it.
It's obviously fake, so why isn't your channel been deleted?
This proves he faked some of his content.
Okay, pause. There's no way. What did he fake? Cancer? Why are we talking about his channel getting deleted? What?
You can count on me to not fake videos, unlike almost every other creator on the platform.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today, and has been one from the very beginning. We'll go over how we faked charitable donations, doxed someone to millions of viewers, and has been faking his content from the beginning. On the 5th of April 2021, Airrack would upload a video titled Cycling Across 38 Miles of Ice, where he claimed he was on a mission to donate money and support locals from a small town named The Angle, which tragically became isolated during COVID after Canada closed their borders. To say the town was suffering would be an understatement. At the beginning, a local named Greg Henham would take his 25-foot speedboat 40 miles across the lake in order to bring back essentials for his suffering community. However, as winter came along, the lake froze over, resulting in a last-minute 30-mile ice road being created in
What? He's losing me here. I don't understand. What?
order to connect the small community with the rest of the country. During Airrack's video, he claimed he would be risking his life to travel to The Angle in order to spend as much money as he could to try and support their local economy.
Isolated from the rest of the world, there's a small place in Minnesota called The Angle.
Parkour, here we go.
Due to COVID restrictions in Canada, The Angle is...
Man, COVID is fucking crazy. Like, you guys forget that in COVID, we literally shut down the whole country for like 2 years. Like, it was insane that we just forget about that, and now we're walking around with the virus. It's insane. Not to, like, get all conspiracy theorist on you guys, but, like, damn. Like, we all have a story you can tell our kids, like...
turned into an island where nobody can come in and nobody can leave. Now they've lost over $10 million worth of normal tourist money. So our goal is to somehow get to The Angle and spend the most amount of money. Empty my bank account type of money. I mean, just shower them in cash, dude. All 17 of them. Now the only...
It's looking good right now. There's 17 people.
...count type of money. I mean, just shower them in cash, dude. All 17 of them.
What? There's 17 people there.
Now, the only way to The Angle is a small ice road across a frozen lake. So in this episode, we'll be crossing the most dangerous ice road in the US.
Whilst initially it seems like a great cause and overall positive challenge, several clues throughout the video would reveal a more sinister undertone, which involved major lies, doxing, and fake charity. But before we start debunking Airrack's...
Low-key, Airrack is like Mr. Beast but less successful. I hate to say it, he's literally like Mr. Beast but less successful. Same type of videos, low-key the same build, and like everything's the same. He has the same group of friends. Like, he has 2 people that also cameo in the videos. It's insane. He's just like a Mr. Beast, but low-key, apparently evil. Not that Mr. Beast doesn't get his fair share of being called evil.
Career, I want to give credit to Soggy Cereal for being the first creator to cover a lot of the information I'm going to be sharing in this video and helping me with the research. The video starts off with Airrack planning to ride an ice bike across the frozen lake in order to reach the village.
I saw this video from the Q. He built this ice bike, saw blade of death. So I'm thinking we build a couple of these and take these the 38 miles across the ice.
See, that's really cool, but when your leg gets stuck in the chain and you literally chop your own leg off with the wheel of your bike, that's when it stops being cool.
It's like easy to ride at all? Would walking be more efficient than this?
As the video went on, Airrack, Phidias, and his friend Mac would start their journey to The Angle. Airrack made sure to create a sense...
Oh yeah, and this friend Mac. Oh, let me give y'all a bit of lore about Mac. This guy's low-key a leech. He went to Japan and like he got called out for faking. He was trying to do the challenge where they were traveling for free. You know, the Somali, his name is something Somali. Also, he was getting called out with Somali whatever because they were trying to travel through Japan with no money. And they were just like breaking laws, getting arrested, just being a complete nuisance.
Of danger with an on-camera call about someone falling through the ice on an ATV.
Freaking the ice is literally just dissipating like crazy. What you were looking for to get to The Angle, I totally understand that. It would definitely be quite the conquer. It's just the amount of water that's opening up, and I don't want it to turn into a rescue mission by any means.
So apparently somebody fell through the ice on an ATV and they're on a rescue mission right now. The ice at this place is melting like super quick and they don't want to let us cross at all. Like they don't want to even let us try.
By 6 minutes into the video, Airrack and his friends had arrived at the most northern point of the US. And whilst outside...
Okay, at this point you take the... I know, like, you guys need to realize, yeah, listen up. You guys need to realize that YouTube is not fucking easy, bro. YouTube is not easy. Like, you see people and you're like, why did they post this video? Why did they do that? Why did they fake this? You need to realize that doing a YouTube video takes weeks of planning, weeks of script writing, weeks of this, weeks of that. Literally any other YouTube video that's not my videos, because my videos, I'd just be literally pulling them out my ass. But like, genuinely, like videos like Airrack and Mr. Beast, months in advance they're planning this. So when something happens like last minute like this, it's super difficult. Like, so much money has gone into this, so much time has gone into this. There's no turning back. So obviously, like, many of you are gonna be like, why would he fake that? Why would he do this? And I'm not justifying it, but like, you do need to realize that, like, fuck, like, put yourself in his shoes.
Constructing their ice bikes, we get a view of the outside of their accommodation.
Houston found us because I posted an Instagram story. Turns out this entire trip would be completely impossible if it weren't for Houston.
Keep these buildings in mind, as they are an important clue to proving
we got evidence.
This entire video series to be horribly staged. After constructing the bikes, they made their way to the lake, where 8 minutes into the video, one of the bikes would begin to sink.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Seriously.
What am I supposed to do right now?
It's not worth your life, man. That's where you keep, you do not keep going.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's try to pull it out, pull out.
If we just pause the video here, we can see that at this point, the only part of the bike under the ice was the front wheel. However, with each video cut, it seems the bike becomes more and more submerged under the water.
Oh my god. It's sinking. Oh my god.
Whilst based on the video alone, it would be hard to prove what really happened. Nevertheless, insiders confirmed that they dropped the bike on purpose, and the guide who was with them almost received a fine and almost lost his job. Following the staged sinkage, the other bike they took along also broke.
I can't lie, there's no defending that.
Leading the trio to head back to their accommodation, ending off the first video in the series.
Yeah, but what was the goal? Did they just not want to cross? I mean, you could just state that to your audience. I know, but like faking it, it would get so much more views. It would make them look like more committed and less like pussies. But like, still, man, there's no shame in not wanting to die.
The following week, on the 12th of April 2021, Airrack would upload the second episode of the series, titled I Survived 24 Hours on Ice. It would be this very video where the lies and deceptions began to unravel. 4 minutes into the video, they get connected with a local private pilot.
Good news is that we found a plane, and he can pick you guys up tomorrow.
So out of the 17 people that live at the angle, one of them is a pilot, and he's able to find an airplane for us. Only problem...
Bad news is he's gonna require at least $3,500, and there's about a 50-50 chance you guys will be able to land on the runway because of the ice.
So regardless, I have to pay him the $3,500.
Following this, they would go on to explain how the pilot wished to stay completely anonymous due to legal grey areas with where they were flying.
So this pilot guy has chosen to stay completely anonymous because this whole flight...
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit like, why do you need 3,500? What is it exactly? Are they not? Is that the plane ticket price?
Flying into the angle thing is in the gray area of what's legal.
You wouldn't be able to put him in the video.
He wants us to blur his face.
Right.
After this, Airrack and his friend Mac said this.
To hide his identity, we agreed to call him in this entire video. Have fun blurring his face in the entire video, buddy.
The reason I censored the name they quote agreed to use is because Airrack and his friend Mac decided to use the real pilot's name throughout the entire video. And in Soggy Cereal's video, he demonstrated just how damaging this dox really was.
You need to respect people's privacy, man. See, there's no excuse for that. That's just laziness. Like, come on, bro. Like, even whatever his intentions are, even if he's hiding his name because he's low-key extorting you, because I don't know why he needs 3,500 for. Is it just the price? That's I don't want to blame anybody. Okay, I'm not making accusations right now. But like, if he said don't put my name in, you don't put your name in.
I'm not going to leak the name of the pilot. I'm gonna censor it out of respect for him. But
I mean, that doesn't really do much. The video has millions of views, but I get what you're saying.
You can still find it in Airrack's video. I mean, they chant it over and over again. completely doxing the guy, because when you know that there are only a handful of private pilots in that exact area, then, well, leaking his name is like showing his pilot's license on screen. So much so that to prove a point, I just googled the name of the pilot with the location that they filmed this entire video in, which I'll go into more later on, and I instantly found the pilot.
Another point Soggy made was how Airrack and Mac continuously talked down on the pilot and made it seem like he had no idea what he was doing, even going as far as adding a fake voiceover in the edit to make it seem like he didn't know how to fly a plane.
They also keep trash talking the—
I would like to see that so I can actually judge for myself, because right now it's looking really bad for them. But to be honest with you, if I can see it for myself, I can actually judge if they're just trying to make a funny bit or it's actually at his expense, like.
Pilot for some reason and just bullying him?
Plane barely works.
Come on. Stupid plane.
He's like talking up all this game about how sick he is at flying planes. Tries to start it, doesn't start.
Which, surprise, surprise, is also completely disrespectful fake bullshit. See, according to my insider, and which I also suspected, this clip—
Come on. Stupid plane. Come on, why don't you start? God damn it. Fuck.
well, it's completely altered. See, this isn't what the pilot said. Airrack asked someone to send him a fake voice memo so he could use it as a voice overlay and lie about the pilot getting pissed.
See, look, I'm gonna say this right now. If he didn't actually use his real name, this would all be okay. This would all be okay. This is entertainment. He's anonymous. Nobody knows who he is. He's just a mysterious figure. Like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. But the fact that he used his name and now he's associated with the slides, it's scummy. It's dirty.
That the plane didn't start.
You can count on me to not fake videos.
Which is so messed up, especially after doxing him. So far so that the plane company they used now hates Airrack for faking this entire section, lying about the plane not starting, and disrespecting and doxing the pilot like this. Anyway, after doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a fucking douchebag,
ask God for permission.
Okay, I do think this guy's also trying to get a paycheck with this. Like, it's not that serious. Like, it's bad that they used his name when he said don't, but at the same time, buddy, like, calm down. Like, it's not that serious. He was making fun of the plane, doing a little silly voiceover. This is me playing devil's advocate. I don't want to just sit here and hate like some pleb, like some actual idiot, bear. Like, I'm not a Mr. Beast hater. Oh, he cured 1,000 blind people. He's acting like he's Jesus. No, he's doing good. Okay, so I'm not completely hating or like completely supporting. I'm in the middle on this one, but we'll see by the end of the video, man.
To blame the plane.
Turns to Airrack and says, how do I fly this thing?
Okay, buddy,
just starts pushing buttons. Circles the airport.
That did not happen.
Following this, they arrived at the angle.
We did it. Sweet. Let's go.
We did it! Let's go, baby!
The angle! The angle! We're here. I mean, it looks kind of like everywhere else we were, but...
This is where the video gets even more fraudulent, as Airrack explains his mission in the angle once again.
Now that we admitted to the angle, as I had previously mentioned, the goal was to empty the entire Airrack bank account in order to give back to the lack of tourism in the angle. So we had a lot of work to do. Firstly, we reserved the nicest cabin at the nicest resort on the entire angle. Cost a nice little chunk.
Pausing here, you might realize something. Remember their accommodation which I told you to remember at the start of the video?
The two houses. No way they stayed at the two houses. No way they faked going to that whole city.
Well, this is the same place, meaning they aren't even in the angles, instead about 40 miles away at a resort named Sportsman Lodge. Keeping this in mind, let's just watch how willingly Airrack and Mac will outright lie to the audience whilst pretending they were helping a community in need.
Firstly, we reserved the nicest cabin at the nicest resort on the entire angle. Cost a nice little chunk. It's a cool cabin though. We also got his own entire cabin. Cue the HGTV style cabin tour. Beautiful view of the lake. Out these giant windows. Sleeps 5 people. We only have 4.
Later in the video, they head out to the restaurant where they begin to get recognized by locals. See if you notice anything strange about this conversation.
You guys are sticking out like a sore thumb by being here, because nobody from LA comes to Sportsman.
We even said that when y'all walked in. We're like, them guys ain't from here.
In case you missed it, the local begins talking about how they stick out like sore thumbs. Following this, he mentions the location they really were at, Sportsman Lodge Resort. If you listen closely, you can hear the editor cut out his audio whilst the camera pans to Airrack doing a fake laugh. Here's the clip again.
You guys are sticking out like a sore thumb by being here, because nobody from LA comes to Sportsman.
We even said that when y'all walked in. We're like, them guys ain't.
Damn. They thought they were slick with that. Man, but right now it seems like it's all this one video. Like, what happened in this one video that they felt the need to fake it so much? Like, what? Could you not just make it about something else, or like add another twist to it? Like, saying, oh, we couldn't go because of the weather conditions it's a good conclusion to the video. Like, it wouldn't have done that much worse.
Reliability and authenticity is not just key in the content we enjoy, but it's also key in legal representation. That's where today's sponsor Morgan & Morgan steps in. Morgan is risk.
I'm happy he's getting the bag, man.
Can trust claim. Anyway, you have seen Mr. Beast's Face Your Biggest Fear to Win $800,000 video, you would recognize Mac, who was the main contestant. Well, here's how far Mac is willing to go to straight up lie in order to get views.
With our stomachs completely full of angle food,
That's the same guy? Yo, there's no way that's not me that just recognized that. There's no way that's the same guy, bro. Damn.
Their food.
Like, I'm telling you, Airrack and Mr. Beast, something about them. They're basically the same person. They're clones, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, this proves my point even further.
It's like triangle-shaped everything.
We proceeded to the arcade.
I cashed out, I think, like $100 in coins.
Soggy Cereal did a great job at breaking down and proving beyond a doubt that Airrack and his friends did not even touch foot in the angle, and that the resort was the same one they stayed at in the first episode.
Guess what? When going through online pictures of the Sportsman Lodge Resort in Baudette, you can see that their cabins have the exact same interior design, bed sheets, windows, benches, fireplace, and wood as the cabins Airrack lies about renting in the angle. Actually, everything he shows from now on is just part of this luxurious vacation resort 200,000 feet away from the angle. Such a coincidence that this exact shot of the angle swimming pool perfectly lines up with this shot of the swimming pool in the Sportsman Lodge Resort in Baudette. You can even see the same arcade up there.
Ultimately, Airrack's videos on the angle were a quick cash grab in disguise of a noble and charitable mission. It's clear by this point that Airrack has no regard for the truth and is simply making—
I want to see him getting called out for it. I want to see his reaction, what he says when he gets called out for it, because I can make excuses. Like, I can see where his excuses would be, like where they would be, what he would talk about, how he would justify. What is wrong with me? How he would justify it. Like, I can see how he would justify it.
Making content for the pure purpose of making as much money as possible with little to no regard for real content. Ironic, considering he likes to label himself as one of the only, quote, real YouTubers.
Does Airrack fake videos? This question triggers me because of the lengths that we go to make sure that—
Oh my god. See, this is bad. This is bad.
videos are not faked, unscripted, completely real.
No.
We'll like reshoot entire videos. We have people living in separate houses so that information—
Oh, it just keeps going, bro.
—isn't shared between myself and my friends. Like, we go so far to make sure that videos are not faked, so no. You can count on me to not fake videos, unlike almost every other creator on the platform. I feel
it's still going.
I just started 100 beefs. Not sorry about it.
If you thought the angle situation was bad—
no shame, low-key, zero shame.
This was just one of many videos Airrack has outright staged or faked, as Soggy Cereal would also expose his "I crossed America in a perfectly straight line" video as completely fake as well.
I'm standing at the northern border of America, and I'm gonna cross the entire country in a perfectly straight line. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Now I've got all types of vehicles to go through: mountains, rivers, canyons. The only rule is if I ever step outside this line—
His whole content's fake. I thought it was just that one video. Holy, man.
the video's over, I lose. Now, before I set out on this journey, I did some quick maths. If I continue to only walk across this 1,500-mile line, it would literally take me 6 months. So my friends are about to pick me up in our first—
Before we analyze the video, remember that this is one of 7 videos on Airrack's channel titled as Traveling in a Straight Line, and each series seems to be a marketing campaign for his limited time merch.
You might have noticed that we're all wearing this custom Airrack Across America uniform. Hats, hoodies, t-shirts. It's literally us on the shirt. This design is so sick. I'm so proud of how it turned out. It's available for 72 hours, and we would absolutely love if you caught the piece to support your boys. Please! Merch available, top link in the description. We would appreciate it.
Keep the merch in mind, as it will be mentioned later in the video. Anyway, the video starts out with Airrack and his friend Mac from the last video explaining the stakes of the challenge.
The terrain's gonna get back here. We're gonna do this all the way across America.
This was a big deal. These videos were getting recommended to me regularly.
We are not stopping until I literally touch the ocean on the other side of the country. We need to walk perfectly straight this way.
And just so you know, the line we're using to cross the country has a half-mile buffer zone on either side to avoid trespassing and make sure this mission is actually possible.
And just so that you guys know this is 100% legit, I actually put the map to this route in the description. You can go.
God, it's not even just faking it, man. It's like, if you fake it and you don't like actually say that it's meant to be real, you know, then you have some sort of leeway there. Like, I never said it was real, guys. It's for content. It's just for entertainment. But when every 5 minutes you're blabbering on about how it's so real and we don't fake anything about this, and then it just comes up as fake. I mean, I haven't seen the evidence yet, but goddamn, man.
Try for yourself if you want.
Despite including a map link in the description, it was just another ploy to try and make the viewer believe that it was real, as Soggy Cereal managed to completely debunk the map in his recent video about Airrack.
Oh, so see this daycare over here? Well, this daycare is at the start of his route, and he's driving down this road on the line. But now in the next shot where they're doing something very risky, no, Airrack, watch out, he's gonna fall off the line and you're gonna...
Oh my god, there's genuinely no excuse. Fucking hell.
fail the challenge.
This is bad.
If you weren't already 20 miles off the line at this point, which I could identify by the billboards in the back, the structure of the sign, and conveniently enough on Route 29, an interstate highway which goes south throughout multiple states.
Now, this wasn't the only evidence pointing towards the line being fake. Later in the video, Soggy also discovers that they used Photoshop to manipulate the map in order to create fake obstacles.
The only way for us to go straight is to go directly to the woods. That's what we're gonna do right now. Oh, you might be wondering why you would cross a frozen swamp in the middle of the night. It's for the line!
But also, this forest obstacle they talk about, well, it doesn't even exist.
See, low-key, him saying, oh, like, you guys should see, like, I'm one of the only people who don't fake this content is so ironic, because it really is. There are no real YouTubers, man. Like, no one would go above and beyond to actually, like, sleep well at night. Like, they don't care. They're doing this for money. They're doing this for fame, which you can't blame them, man. YouTube's a job. It's a career. It's their livelihood. So, like, when someone like Mr. Beast comes along, like, truly, there's a reason Mr. Beast is doing a lot better than Airrack. Because genuinely, Mr. Beast does not fake his shit. Like, from what I can tell, he does not. And that's so unique in this industry, man.
I knew that the editors of Airrack were only going to show him allegedly driving over screenshots of the route they linked in the description to make the video seem more legit. But I couldn't find this area anywhere along that route until I finally realized that his editors just turned this section on the map upside down and then photoshopped the forest on top of it.
You can count on me to not fake videos. This is literally my specialty. This is what I do.
They really screwed up there, didn't they? He really doesn't give a shit about either the line or the challenge and just wants to see his YouTube stats.
With in mind just how blatantly Airrack is willing to lie in order to fake his content, it would be no surprise if the rest of his Straight Line series were to be fake. A common defense I hear from Airrack fans—
yeah, buddy, the whole thing's fake. The whole 7 episodes are fake. I'll keep it a buck. Because if the first episode's fake, the rest are fake as well. Like, he's already passed the line. He broke the rules of the challenge.
Is that he used to be a genuine and real creator back when he used to sneak into events and parties. However, I received an email from a viewer that proves Airrack has been a fraud from the beginning. In his 11 million view video titled "Sneaking into a Festival as a Fake DJ," Airrack spends the whole video acting like him and his friends are sneaking into the festival, and the video actually seems quite believable until you go 3 minutes and 50 seconds in.
Ooh, I've watched this video. I have watched this video and I noticed nothing suspicious.
When Airrack's friends, Mac and Tyler, decided to jump a fence, where if you listen closely, there's fake police yelling added by the video editor to increase tension.
2, 1, go.
That is the most obvious fucking GTA Vice City line I've ever heard. How did I not notice that back then?
I'm scared. Go. There's coffee there. Let's hit it.
That is so obvious, bro. The car The cop could not shout that loud. What?
Whilst the sound effect was misleading, it's not enough to prove the entire video as fake.
Yeah.
But what is enough to prove it as fake were the multiple times they accidentally displayed their entry wristbands, meaning they paid for the ticket before entering and staged the entire sneaking in part of the video. And just a reminder, Airrack published this video in November of 2021, right before his channel completely blew up.
Hey, my bowl of cereal.
That scared me, bro.
Wait, am I on Internet Anarchist's channel? Hey Internet Anarchist viewers, I snuck into this video to expose Airrack for allegedly scamming his entire audience using false advertising for the merch he sold and excessively plugged during his fake Around the World in 30 Days challenge.
Gave my YouTube password to Mr. Beast, who has a
Ooh, don't drag Jimmy into this, bro. Jimmy, he's a corporate lad now. Don't drag him into this. Fuck.
agreed that I have 30 days to make it around the earth.
Yeah, so during his fake 30 Days challenge, Airrack not only abuses that FOMO marketing strategy with every video,
Merch only available during the holiday season. We're only making a limited quantity of these and they are gone forever.
he also promises his viewers that if they buy these limited edition hoodies, they'd receive one with a unique serial number on its sleeve.
Have a unique Mafia number on the sleeve and are only available until the
God, I remember this vividly, man. Like, I genuinely watched these videos.
end of this month.
Or as Airrack puts it, your unique Mafia member number.
Every sleeve is marked with a
Bro,
Mafia.
I feel like such an idiot, bro. I finally understand why people genuinely hate faked content. Like, I feel so dumb. Like, fuck, he really played us.
Member number. Proves that this is your official membership. It's the Mafia.
Wow. I mean, we all know how much viewers care for personalized products from their favorite creators. Thanks, Airrack. That is so cool. Except everybody got the number 1 on their sleeve. And I guess
This is so obvious. Why would you even say a unique number for everybody?
Airrack Mafia is now the Airrack Nafia because they couldn't even get the packaging correct. Now, I don't know, but where I'm from, we call that false advertising. And that's illegal. Great job.
It's not just that, it's because the people who buy your merch, like, the people who buy your merch are your most loyal fans, bro. Like, to do those people specifically wrong is disgusting. It's a different level of disgusting, man. Because I'll keep it a buck. Faking videos, bro, like, if you fake a video, like, you gotta understand, if you were in his shoes, I'd say 80% of people would do the same thing. 80% of people would rather fake a segment than not post the video at all, the video they've been working months for, the video they already have the thumbnail for, the video they've already prepared a title for. Just completely ignoring that because you don't want to fake a challenge. That's something only Mr. Beast would do. Like 90% of people, if they were in Airrack shoes, would do the same thing. And you can sit here and say that, oh, you want to have moral high ground, but genuinely, I see where he's coming from. But this is different level of filthy, man. Because these are the people who support you the most.
Up, Airrack.
Marked with a Mafia member number. Proves that this
Even though I must say right now, like, selling merch, there's a lot more that goes into it than just promotion. Like, he's the person promoting this. He's not the person making the hoodies. So I'm not fully blaming it on him.
your official membership. It's the Mafia.
Alright, now that my job is done here, I'm off to eat some more cereal. And don't tell IA I snuck into his video.
With each day that goes by, it seems another Airrack video is exposed for being fake or staged. It seems like Airrack is also aware of this, as from the 5th of February, the date Soggy Cereal uploaded his video, to the 8th of February, Airrack deleted roughly 28 million views worth of content as seen on his social blade. Whilst Airrack won't lose his audience, and his videos will still continue to gain millions of views, mainly due to iPad kids who simply play his videos on repeat and don't pay any attention to YouTube drama, he will
God, am I an iPad kid? I low-key used to like his videos, bro. Like, what?
always be known to the older audience.
I think his videos are entertaining, but now that they're fake, it just gives me a different perspective. Like, I'm always going to be skeptical when watching his videos.
As a complete sellout, someone willing to do anything for views, even if that means lying to his entire audience and taking advantage of tragedy to make himself look like a hero. Click the video on screen to find out how Airrack faked this.
Man, W video from Internet Anarchist, man. God, if you like this one, you're gonna like the next one. I post videos like this literally every day, so subscribe. And yeah, man, see ya.